Well, look at you. Don't seem to be quite as busy as the other humans working the scaffolding. You might be perfect. Listen, stranger, would you like to earn a bit of coin? No sweat off your brow, promise. Every now and then, the scholars take an assistant. The Basilica is where the scholars are the most educated gnomes. Lost? The consistorium is, well, even in its unfinished state, the forum is a livrarium is our storehouse of knowledge. The works of many scholars say... I don't know all the details about it. I assist many scholars with their works here. I know that Scar Naren was involved in linguistics. It's safe to say the experiment will likely be some verbal study. Scar Naren has quarters in the Basilica Nostra. Speak with her and she'll get you started. You need to speak with Scar Naren in the Basilica...
Speak to Eric Porth if you're looking to improve your dispelling ability.
Well, there is much work left to be done to the Isles, but I can assure you that one day, Odessa will shine brighter than the sun. Be well.
Blessings to you.
Hello, I.
Blessings to you.
What? What?
You are welcome to walk the Isles, but this city will be a beat. The art of rhetoric is essential for any I sponsor many of the scholars. The Templars are the... Be well.
What? What?
Yes?
The Basilica Nostra is the home of Odessa's greatest thinking.
Yes?
Salutations. Be quick.
Glad you decided to show. Can't say I wasn't antsy with all these squirrel-headed gnomes staring me down crosswise. But let's be quick-like about this. Before you go into the vault, I've got to run you down on what's needed. Egg-eating, swill-sucking, take-it-in-the-eye for a side, twig-wrenching traitor. Stew-brained wretch. Send me to die, will he? He'll get his. I swear it. They say this place is the bright center of knowledge, but there's a coldness beneath these floors. Like something... Been a bit since we've crossed paths, hasn't it? Well, after I got free of that curse, I joined up with... Ain't been some lily-liver after what happened at Rithen. I'm stronger now. Lot of followers with their heads in the clouds. They're not seeing things because they're too busy kissing the Hierophant's dung-covered boots. I'll show them. Grim learned that the gnomes enchanted the missives with a spell that lets them know its location at all times. Trilgaren came up with a solution. The Shroud of Omission. Cover the book in this shroud and the gnomes will forget it. Now, are you ready? This is a one-way trip. Once you're in, you'll have to find your own way out. I don't know if Trilgaren made the bloody thing or stole it. Place an object under the shroud and all the world forgets it existed. Seems useless, eh? But in the right moment, it's a damned waggish bedlam. Some old book. Don't look at me for what's in it. The value that those cursed scullions place in the missives is what concerns Grim and I. Fair enough. I'll be waiting here for you. Come by when you're ready. I don't place an object under... Let's do this.
Yes?
You're alive. What an unexpected and quite unfortunate turn of events. For starters, I expected you to be rotting in a sandy ditch. Understand? You and I are alike. All we both want is to see this business reach its end. Did it? Here you stand, suspecting me of a great many crimes, yet unable to lift a finger. Tell me, who has the power? You are a child. These crimes, innocent blood has been the price for this research. But the will of souls is priceless. I do have one confession, though it's not the one you seek. If a fight is what you desire, unfortunately, I cannot say the same for you. A long career supporting vivification research has left me with certain advantages. You could say I'm more resilient than most of your enemies. I'll admit, I did not see you and Hughes are lying to blackmail me. His conscience was always his biggest. Then Trinio will take over research on the well. He has no... Perhaps I'll even give him your corpse to examine. After all, you met your first death as his assistant. It would be a reunion. You're certainly welcome to...
Yes?
You're alive. What an unexpected and... must understand. You... Ha! The White Palm are hardly thugs. Simply finding them cost me a small fortune. When I expect to be reimbursed with this... Or what? You'll slaughter me in a murderous rage? Typical. Your kind is as I'm afraid you'll find me quite hard to kill. Attack me in this city, and I won't just have you clapped in irons. No, I'll hand you over to the scholars in the Basilica. A long career supporting vivification research has left me with certain advantages. The wise and the foolish both die. Is that justice? With the will of souls, I can change that. I can choose who deserves life. To think that yous gave away such a gift to you. Perhaps I'll give Intrinio your corpse to examine. After all, you met your first death as his assistant. It would be a reunion. Of course. And it's such a pity you'll never find out.
Well, if setting fire to the livrarium and hiring assassins is not an admission of guilt on Octien's part, I certainly don't know what is. It is clear that we Templars must make him assume responsibility for his actions, overt as well as hidden. Even though you went against my explicit instruction,